WBC's Leah Pizzetti. With all these holiday events, you kind of expect it to be a little colder than it has been.
Yeah, and it hasn't. It's been too
nice,
warm.
Yeah, a little warm.
Well, good news. We do cool down this week. We have to get through a couple of warm days first. And so, yeah, 8 days to Christmas. Not quite feeling like it yet, especially with tomorrow's forecast. 65 degrees in Bakersfield, hanging out in those lower to mid 60s in the valleys when we should be in the 50s by now. 58 degrees in Fraser Park for tomorrow, 58 in Tehachapi as well, 63 degrees in Lake Isabella. And then in our desert communities, we're breaking through those 60s. Hanging out in those lower 60s. Our air quality for tomorrow, a tiny bit worse than what we felt today, but an AQI of 68, which is moderate, so not too bad compared to last week. And there is no burning unless you have a registered device. Now, take a look at this. Friday morning, or Tuesday evening, excuse me. We watch this system work its way down. It hits Bakersfield Wednesday right around lunchtime. So if we take a closer look, we can see Wednesday morning, we're watching that cloud coverage start to move in. And then by Wednesday afternoon, there it is, right over Bakersfield, and we're talking about high winds as well. Tehachapi 43-mile-per-hour winds, Mojave getting up to those 40-mile-per-hour winds as well. Lake Isabella, Kern River Valley getting close to there too, and then Fraser Park and Lebec getting up there as well. So we are talking about rain chances from about 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. However, our totals should be staying low. We're not expecting too much moisture with this system. Winds picking up once again, and then we're talking about fog Thursday morning, depending on how much moisture we get. So taking a look at our full 7-day, we warm up for the next couple of days. Tuesday looking like our warmest day, 67. Start to cool down on Wednesday with those rain chances. Thursday is our coolest day of the week. Perfect timing, first day of winter. And then Friday morning, we're talking about morning freezing. And then we do warm back up. Christmas Eve looking like 64 degrees. Kern River Valley, we'll see 63 degrees for tomorrow. Hang out in those 60s for a couple days before cooling on down to those 50s and then picking back up to those 60s. Tehachapi 58 degrees for tomorrow. Coolest temperature 43 degrees on Thursday. Fraser Park, similar situation, going from those 60s on Tuesdays to 40s on Thursdays. So it's going to be those couple of warm days, and then we cool down with a lot happening in the middle of the week.
The most alarming thing for me is I saw the Christmas Eve icon on Sunday.
Yeah.
That is frightening. It's great.
Yeah.
I'm in the spirit, but it's also frightening that we have a week to get everything done.
That's because you haven't done your Christmas shopping.
You're correct. All right. Thanks. Coming up next, the